Hey guys, Marco Robertson here, the co-founder of Naked Technologies, the new cryptocurrency. Naked Dollars, the world's first asset-backed cryptocurrency with its own financial ecosystem and its own organic marketplace of fully owned businesses that are award-winning, that are fully licensed, and fully owned properties with no mortgages. How does that sound? That's very exciting, isn't it? Now this is my co-founder Malvinder and Ganesh, co-founder of Naked Dollars, who I have known personally for now about 10 years, would that be right?
Yeah, 10 years.
So he's going to tell you a little bit about his background and how he's been so successful in the last 2 years investing in ICOs himself and making pretty much 10 times above what he invested in, and how we together formed the best value proposition of any crypto out there. Am I right?
Very true.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Malvin.
Right, coming from the corporate world myself, I was with 3 different multinational corporations in 3 countries, in 3 different continents, in a short span of 7 years. Never actually fully believed in a formal education. Officially a college dropout with a full scholarship. So I've been in the banking world. I've been with telcos. So banking world, my first employer was HSBC in the UK, in Yorkshire. And I was with a telco in Australia, in Perth, in Subiaco. That's for about 2 years. And my last gig in the corporate world was in Wall Street itself, with the New York Stock Exchange, more on the IT side. I have been involved with cryptos for a long time actually. My first taste of digital currencies was during the first wave, as we call it, with the likes of Eagle, Liberty Reserve, Pecunic. So back in the days, I was already dabbling with virtual currencies and digital currencies. And when this second wave came about, I was actually in Wall Street when the likes of Bitcoin came about and started creating a ripple in the underground internet marketing community and developers community and programmers. My first taste of Bitcoin would have been sometime around 2010, which obviously back then nobody was actually paying attention to. And I came about the likes of Ripple, XRP, sometime about 3 years ago. And it was only last year, after attending the blockchain conference, that was
in Luxembourg, right?
Luxembourg School of Business, at Bank of Luxembourg, and met up with the likes of Bitcoin.com's co-founder Mate Toke. Met up a few different thought leaders in the circle, and Bitcoin was trading at about $700 or so, October last year, about exactly a year ago. And I came back and remember we had a conversation and saying how blockchain is changing things, and we started having demand for Naked Dollars. We actually created, the interesting story was that we created Naked Rewards.
Yes.
For Naked Restaurant. That was a loyalty platform coming from the days when you were doing Revolutionary Rewards with your holiday program.
Vacation incentives. So that's where I talked about. I had clients like BMW, Citibank, hundreds of clients, because I was able to source hotel rooms for free, package them in a voucher, and sell them in thousands to companies that actually helped the sales increase by over 20%. So Naked Rewards was created because of that, and that's going even stronger now and part of Naked Dollars, which is really exciting. So yeah, right.
So Naked Rewards was the original idea. And when we were doing seminars in London actually, and we had people come up to us and say, can I just buy Naked Dollars? And that's when it piqued our curiosity, like, wait a minute, what are these guys getting at? And that was, October, towards end of October, right after I came back from Luxembourg, and we were having an event in London. We were having 2 events back to back. And it was first week in November, and we were like, something going on here. And it was precisely at that moment when Zcash came out. Zcash had their ICO, I think, October 28th, 29th, that's when...
Last year.
Yeah, last year. And that was actually officially my first taste of ICO and being part of this new wave of cryptos rather than the likes of Bitcoin. And that's when we had a discussion and we say, all right, let's do a webinar with our database of about, 50,000 investors who've been with us for about 7-8 years, actually more so on your side. And don't remember 14th, 15th, and that just blew us away.
Yeah, we did a webinar for 20 minutes, literally. We created a cryptocurrency, we did £250,000 in literally 20 minutes.
So unofficially that would have been, if you were to look at the roadmap, unofficially that's when the pre-ICO would have started. We never actually officially recognized it as a pre-ICO until probably 3 or 4 months ago. But that was the trigger point. because the vast majority of our high net worth individual investors are from Asia.
Yes.
And as we know it, towards the end of November, school holidays kick off in this part of the world, and December, January is usually a lull season, one of the lowest, off-peak seasons. We don't even do seminars or webinars during that time, because people don't attend. So doing something like that and selling close to $10 million naked dollars in a short span of 45 days in one of the quietest seasons for us was just purely amazing. And I had the privilege of meeting up with Vitalik Buterin, one of the co-founders of Ethereum, first week of December.
Yep.
And Ethereum was about $7 at that point. So we decided to create Naked Dollars, officially saying that we studied the 9 different cryptos that we had at that point, and we benchmarked it, and we said 1 year down the road we're going to open it at 70 cents when we do our official ICO.
Yeah.
And we said, all right, we start off at 7 cents and gift that exclusively to our database of high net worth individuals. And that's how we studied the marketplace at that point when the likes of Ethereum was only $7. And we've come very, very far since then.
Well, we've got a universe of 100 million, we've sold over 88 million.
Our hard cap is 100 million, and we're down to about the last 12 mil.
Yeah.
So we would call it the last final right now on our pre-ICO stage. So officially, my ICO is planned for November the 5th, but by the looks of it, looks like we're going to be fully oversubscribed by the time we hit.
It'll be oversubscribed.
Yeah.
Pretty
so
much.
what we're going to do is I'm going to illustrate the marketplace, and you're going to be explaining.
I'll be talking about
So which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with travel.
Alrighty. So travel, that would be NKD travel, Naked Travel.
So, let's ask you a question. Do you travel? Rhetorical? Of course you do. People spent $15 trillion on travel last year. And travel's getting actually more popular. People are spending more on it because people realize they don't have to live in one place right now. People are becoming nomadic because of the power of the internet. It's making people like Airbnbs very popular, Uber, all these apps and companies have developed from people's mobility and the demand for that travel to be free of, normal society. So travel is getting bigger. Now, one of the most important things about travel in business and privately is that travel licensed and is it bonded? So Naked Travel is a fully licensed travel agent. It's ABTA, Association of British Travel Agents, and ATOL, Association Tour Operator License, which means we can sell flights and protect your holidays. So when you would buy a holiday from us, it means if anything happens to the hotel or the flight, you get your money back. It's fully bonded. Now, we have a travel license in every country in the world.
So we've got a global license.
We've got a global license, so that means we can sell travel anywhere in the world, officially, not even in a secret world of travel, but officially open source environment. Now, this is a very powerful business worth, to be honest with you, billions in its own right, because that is just something that people always spend money on. So Naked Travel is also for individuals and also for corporate. So we're selling travel incentives through Naked Travel right now, and companies buy from us because we're fully licensed and we're fully bonded. So if you're a company and you want to make your clients happy and safe, you've got to have those licenses. It's critical to your success. Now, as a Naked Dollar owner, you are able to redeem your tokens for all your travel requirements. Correct or not?
Yes, part of Naked Rewards as well.
And what happens is we also have Naked Rewards. So if you spend $500,
that'll be a separate part of this is Naked Rewards.
So let's put Naked Rewards there. And Naked Rewards is basically our loyalty platform of our marketplace. So everywhere you spend money in a marketplace, you get the equivalent back in Naked Rewards spend. So it's a one-to-one margin. You spend 500 USD or 500 Naked dollars even on travel, you get 500 Naked Rewards that you can spend within our ecosystem of products. That's very powerful and very disruptive in the cryptocurrency world because nothing like that exists. And even if people are developing it, it's taken them a long time because they haven't spent the last 10 years developing these businesses, which we have. And this is why we're able to get to this stage. We could have done this ICO a year ago, but we didn't want to do that.
I mean, most of it is just proof of concept.
Yes.
We have a fully functioning business that is cash flow positive.
Yeah.
That has been around for a couple of years.
Yes.
That's the difference.
Yes.
Most of the ICOs that are being done right now is just a proof of concept. It's actually basically another way of crowdfunding.
It's basically a
Someone's
white
got an
paper.
idea, yeah.
Basically a white paper, and that's all there is.
Yeah. So we're here with the marketplace
Yeah.
that has already been up and running for a while, and that's cash flow positive, that is a cash cow on its own.
Yes. So we're already doing millions of dollars of business now,
Yeah.
right? Now the next part of the marketplace is cosmetics. So how many women do you know that wear cosmetics? How many women buy lipsticks, buy foundations, buy eyeliners, and God knows what? You know, the whole beauty industry is worth trillions of dollars, all right? So we have a company called Fourth Base Cosmetics, and the brand name is NKDB. It's short for Naked Beauty. And Naked Beauty is absolutely, officially not tested on animals, contains no parabens, which harm your skin, and it's non-cardiogenic, which means it doesn't clog up your pores and things like that. It's probably the leading top 2-3 makeups in the world, and we just sponsored the MTV European Music Awards. We were the official makeup brand, and all the artists wearing the makeup, and you know, it was all around the audience. It's just, that's powerful, you know, that's powerful as a brand, guys. So again, you can spend your naked dollars in cosmetics with Naked Rewards and Naked Travel. What else do we have now?
Property, Richless Estates.
Yes. So, do you need somewhere to live? Of course you do. Everyone needs a home. So within the Naked Dollars ecosystem, you are able to invest in property, and you are able to rent property, whatever you want. But basically, you can use your Naked Dollars to buy property, invest, buy, sell, rent, whatever you want. And of course, as a Naked Dollar owner, you own assets that are properties. So property is a huge deal because, you know, again, trillions of dollars spent on this because people need somewhere to live. Okay, so...
And this is also the platform that enabled you to be able to give the house for free.
Yeah, so Richless Estates and all my property empire was really from here. And that's how I was able to give houses away for free on TV. So this really built the whole ecosystem you see now. What else have we got?
And then
Education.
education, which is officially under the new Rich List right now, right?
Yeah. So we have the new Rich List.
Which is also the big umbrella brand.
So the new Rich List is the umbrella that contains all these companies, but is also specialising in funding entrepreneurs. So this really is a funder and an education funnel to bring entrepreneurs into our ecosystem. So if you want to start a new business, the two most difficult things are capital and knowing how to succeed in the business. Most people fail, over 90%. So what we do is we fund you, we incubate you with coaching and mentoring. So
And then we accelerate you.
and then we asset rate you, and then once you've succeeded to a certain level, we can bring you into our ecosystem and give you an instant database of customers, because you can give Naked Rewards to your customers. Let's imagine you had a shoe, you're selling ladies' shoes. So if your customer said, right, you buy 2 pairs of shoes, I'll give you a free holiday. That's powerful. If you buy 10 pairs of shoes, I'll give you a film premiere ticket to Cannes Film Festival to meet the stars and celebrities. Because the other thing we have in our ecosystem is Naked Film Foundation. So we have Naked Film Foundation. We have just officially signed off on our first feature film, which is going to be produced next April with major Hollywood stars in it. And we've also got that film fully funded of about $3.2 million already. And that's in our ecosystem. Film and entertainment is on our ecosystem.
You guys won a grant with the Ukrainian film.
We won Best Film Trailer. We won $1 million to make the film. We got funding from all different parts of the world. We're up to about 3.2 million now. The film is called Legacy of Light. It's actually an amazing movie. And that trailer is actually on the Naked Technology website. You can see the trailer for yourself. So all of these businesses have already got a proof of concept to them because they're already making money. Now, how many cryptocurrencies have their own ecosystem, Malvin, that are already making money in 6 or 7 businesses?
None that I'm aware of.
Yeah, there's not any there. And lastly, we have the Naked Restaurant Group. So we have a fully functioning, fully operating, profitable restaurant, and we have restaurant partners where you can spend your Naked Dollars and your Naked Rewards all over the world. We've just signed deals with people all over the world. You can do that. Remember, this restaurant won Tatler's Best Restaurant in its first year. The video of the restaurant is on the website. So everything we're showing you is proof, is provable, verifiable, and of course all of this is in the white
Just
paper.
to add that the new rich list was the platform used to be called Wealth Revolution Group back then.
Yes, so this used to be Wealth Revolution, so this is also the education side of personal development. So we do property investment seminars, how to start your own business, we do retreats, how to trade cryptocurrency, because we've already got a trading section we'll come to later as the part of the financial ecosystem. But this is the marketplace.
And we wonder what iProperty is best for this.
And this company, we won the iProperty People's Choice Best Real Estate Investment Group, which is pretty powerful. So what we've done is over the years I've been able to give great returns to our investors by educating them first into the right investment, and that's why they're all now buying naked dollars, because they trust us, because we have a track record of success in giving them fantastic returns, and that's what it's all about. And that's why it's very important to know the founders and the track record. So this is all for me on the ecosystem the marketplace. For Marco and Mal, we'll come back to you on the financial ecosystem.
Financial ecosystem is going to be the next that we're going to elaborate more on what's actually going to sustain the connectivity from the crypto side and the cloud to the real world.
Based on Metcalfe's law, which we'll mention in the next
Metcalfe's
video.
law. That's pretty much the narrative on the white paper in itself. So we'll see you guys in the next video that's going to explain more on the financial ecosystem. See you in a bit.